Hims.
Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dice Rolls, and Dumbasses. I'm your Dungeon Master, Tyler, and today I'm joined by Mark playing...
Jastervision, Furbolg, Sorcerer.
And Keegan playing...
Hanu Papalao, Total Warlock.
And Allison playing...
Naira Burrell, otherwise known as Jem the Fairy Rogue.
And Brandon playing...
Zul'dan and Ilium, also the Tempest Cleric.
And John playing...
Dosh Moonblade, Rune Knight, Forge Domain Cleric, and in very need of health at the moment.
Oh yeah, same here.
All of us.
Last but not least, Mark playing...
Putting the pro in Prodigy.
Are you sure about that?
And as we had last left off, our party finds themselves in an ancient, dank crypt, having just slain quite a few powerful foes. Seeing the bodies, these elongated, dried husks of beings, mummies attacking them.
And 3 of us went down.
Yes, and the decrepit, graying, very black, ichor-covered bodies of their friends. But as they have defeated this powerful witch, as well as destroyed the evil artifact, the Necronomicon, their allies have
Good
turned
riddance.
to normal. Having staved off imminent death, badly wounded, they are still all alive.
Cursed book.
You guys need to learn how to fight smarter.
Question: Do the ones who did turn evil, do they have any memory of?
Oh yeah, it was like you were trapped inside your body, unable to act the entire time, fully conscious and aware of what's happening around you.
Yeah, why do you think Botch was always freaking apologizing when he came to? He didn't want to do that.
Well, at least the destructive wave I used at the last second I hoped helped before I went down.
Giant corpse slumped over, fried in the distance.
Did we search all the bodies?
I don't think so.
I don't think you did.
Just the main ones.
Let's do that. The one lady was turned to a crisp. So.
Only thing I'd say is still remaining would be a very ornate dagger on her person.
Well, I guess that could be all yours. 'Cause you love daggers.
Take a dagger.
Should give it back to the person who stole it.
I wonder if there's any religious artifacts or anything these witches kept.
Well, we burned one.
Oh yeah.
I still need to get healed really badly.
Hanu had grabbed an amulet off
the
her.
amulet. And then I threw the crystal to Frog.
Yeah,
She had like a
the
black
dimming.
crystal or something.
Oh,
It was
They get rid of
cracked
that.
black gem.
I think at this point.
Yeah, but Frog had identified it.
How many coffins are open? I must ask.
Oh boy.
Heartstone?
All of
Yeah, the Heartstone.
That's what it was.
Not all of them, but a good number of them had been opened.
I want to look at the giant and look in the giant coffin and see if there's anything else in there. Any treasure or anything that the evil dead have given up?
Hold on, I'm rolling something.
See if there's anything special.
Yeah, that's what I'm. I would say you would see there seems to be a large crown that would have fit this giant's head. Probably worth maybe somewhere around 100 gold. The large ornate crown looks fit for larger creature.
Well, a crown we can sell anybody?
It would fit like a belt on Zul'dan.
Not my style. At least it can. Is there any slots for gems or anything to put on it?
It has like a couple of less valuable gemstones embedded, but it's like
Okay.
large circlet crown.
Okay, at least I can give it away.
Bodies are left.
Yep. So as these bodies are not currently being affected by the Necronomicon's magic, mummified, bandaged up bodies, they do burn away.
Actually, I'll bless them also, like before they burn for all that, because that's a horrible fate.
Remember, float your boat.
So Zul'dan goes by and says prayers for them as Frog immolates them.
Well, hey,
Jaster still scooping up goopy dark essence.
Yeah.
It's cool to the touch.
Cool. Well, I'll figure out how to do this eventually.
I would say even for Jaster too, as you kind of scoop this up, kind of find something to place it in, it even unsettles you to touch this essence.
Burned in a bottle or something.
Yeah.
Drug, after that ordeal, I think we really need to get those scrolls copied as soon as possible.
Materials,
At
we can do it.
At this
Yeah.
at this point, with all this evidence here, I guess that's 2 witches defeated completely.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
One press.
One less, one more to go.
I say we head back to the campsite. Take a rest.
At this point,
Agreed.
yeah, we all got really badly injured, and I got a feeling if that book was not burnt, something bad would have happened.
Yeah. I think I know.
Jeff.
Wait, what did Jack?
What are
You
you
were,
talking
you were aware of what was going on around you. You saw what was
Oh yeah.
happening.
Also, Jester, we need to have a little discussion about that.
I know. It.
Oh, don't give me
Don't
that.
give us that.
Right. You gotta let the wizard examine the book first. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Let's mess with a dark book. Oh yeah, that'll make everything better. Goodness gracious.
Hey, we burned it anyway.
I know. But he was holding it up.
Yeah, I should have let Frog study it before I dissected it.
I could smell the inside on that crap.
You being truthful.
Those frogs.
No. Frog at least you can trust. Him, on the other hand, no.
You think you can trust Frog?
You can trust Frog to not believe he's more smart than the magic book. As much as you can trust Jasper to think he can't control it.
Trust it as much as
People these days. I wish I was back in my chapel.
Eggs there too.
Should we head
Okay.
back to town or should we rest here?
Well, what's your amulet?
Yeah, does your amulet point you in any other direction in here?
Sure. Can
From in here,
No.
I mean, so you basically focus on it.
yeah.
It's going to lead you out of here.
Yeah.
The other one you haven't really attuned to or done anything with yet.
Can I, while we're just doing this, can I see if I can like socket them together or?
So that would take basically, that'll
I can do it later.
long rest
Okay,
with it.
I'll do it.
Well, we could rest right here. I mean, there's no
Yeah,
more
I want
trouble.
to rest next to all these creepy dead bodies.
Oh, I mean,
Sorry, she's
he'll
really
be
happy
gone
right
soon
now.
anyway.
Oh, 1 second.
Alright.
IRL distractions. We're back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are here, plotting on where to go, where to rest. So with the amulet, you'd have to probably take some time attuning with it.
At this point, let's take a rest. We all got hurt.
So what do you guys do?
just
You're
want to rest here?
in this big, dank, antique chamber, smell of...
Campsite.
Oh,
Huh?
Let's go to the campsite.
I wonder if it's still gonna be there.
vengeance has been claimed.
Yeah, but what about that guy that used me as a pinata?
Well,
We killed.
Yeah, we burned him, but who knows if he can come back or not?
Wait, what is this? I was not here for that, was I?
No.
I mean, typically you burn the
Fire
flesh
mask,
off
yeah.
something, it doesn't get back up.
Jason Voorhees.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had like you weren't here for that?
No, I wasn't
No,
here
he
for
wasn't
that.
here that day.
No, he was
Nick?
sick that day.
You missed
So
a good one.
they showed up to a campsite in the middle of this dungeon, just normal looking campsite. Vosh went to check out a tent, and as he stepped in to look at this journal he saw, the tent sprung up on him like a trap, knocked him in the middle, and then somebody threw a Molotov underneath him and smacked him with a spiked baseball bat. The one Keegan has, I believe.
Yep.
And Keegan has a nails driven through it baseball bat.
Okay, so we dealt with Saw.
Bloody.
We dealt with Saw. We dealt with Friday the 13th.
Oh,
What's next? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Just did the Evil Dead thing.
Yeah, we just did Evil Dead.
Yeah, we did Evil Dead.
Yeah, we just did Evil Dead.
We did Saw.
Legally distinct dead.
Yeah.
Legally distinct dead, right, to avoid copyright.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, they're coming for us.
Copyright strike.
They got boys. They got
Easy money and all those profits. We're not gonna
Yeah, 0.
No,
currently,
CBI open up.
yeah. Don't
Currently
worry
in
about
the
don't worry
It
about
said
the ballpark
FBI
where the
copyright
profit margin
Bureau of
is.
Investigation.
In terms of
Should
money,
we
we have
maybe
negative
0.
Take all that red.
should we maybe just get out of this dungeon, and,
FBI open up.
or do you want to try to just rest in the dungeon?
That's rest in the dungeon.
Well,
Might as well.
at this point, there's nothing really at this point.
Yeah, because we continue
Yeah,
to go
yeah, we have his
forward,
hut.
then we would.
Oh yeah, you
Oh
have
yeah,
to leave
fun,
us
fun
anyhow.
side note. It has not been 8 hours. You guys can't currently take a long rest.
Oh,
Take a short rest.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
I'll get my spell slot.
So I would say, just in-game reference, the last one was kind of pushing it, but for different reasons, it worked. This one, not currently. You went
Okay.
straight from a long rest to fighting this lady.
Oh yeah, we can.
Literally
Pretty
seconds
much.
ago.
So we're just gonna take a short rest.
Literally minutes.
Refresh yourselves. Technically, that would be enough time to like attune to
Okay.
a game, I would say. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point, both Jem, Vosh, and
Let me see.
Gul'dan need rest.
Or do
Yeah,
you
let's
want
see
to?
the
Do you
others.
want to put on the big
Yeah.
one?
I'm gonna use 3 of my my hit dice here to see if I can get some health back.
You basically choose to use them in order, too. Don't forget you add the number on the die plus your con bonus.
So I've got
Keep rolling 3.
1, 2, and 10. That's 13 plus what?
Your con.
How much health did we
Plus
get back
3.
after we got
So that's
brought back up?
16 I get back.
However much they healed you by. It was more of
So
a
I'm at
you
24
keeping track of it kind of
That
deal.
was the numbers, right?
Well, I'm gonna
17?
might
I
as
think,
well
yeah.
do it. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Yeah.
So that one brought me up to 24.
17 plus.
So that's 5, 7,
29.
so 10, 17, 17
Oh, yeah,
plus
this is that
3,
good math
17,
stuff.
18,
The
19,
math rocks.
20.
The me.
That's 4.
You know, the math rocks make them stronger.
There we go, 44. That'll be a little bit. Yeah, a little bit
Somebody's
better.
listening to this getting
Equals.
real good buzz off those numbers being listed off.
I'm gonna just go ahead and use them all. Use all my 8 ones. I'll leave my 1d.
Okay, I'm at the 51 health again after using 8 hit die.
Alright, can I borrow your
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Wait.
14,
now?
14,
No,
3, 14,
You guys
Okay.
be level 9.
14,
Let
15,
us.
17.
Yeah, let's see. Who?
Yeah, okay, that's better.
Hmm.
1,
Where's my pencil?
3,
Not only are you not
Four.
gaining a level this time, I'm taking one.
7, 8. So that's plus 16 because I'm
I'm at 61 now. After
67. Okay, I am good. I am good for a little while.
Okay.
so I've
I
already.
forgot to add the Constitution bonus.
Yeah, I'm.
Alright, so
I'm at 67, so.
You gained
But
11 off
I'm still not full health.
I'm up to
Neither am I. I'm at
okay, so
77. That's my full health.
27.
102 is my full health.
You're all still a little roughed up, but mostly
Yeah, we're
healed
back.
up.
They didn't need much.
Not even after Bosch.
Yeah, because you 3 didn't go down.
I don't even think I.
Can't believe, again, that destructive wave. Oh, goodness. Well,
Oh,
we had no,
hold
it
on.
was either that
Hold
or
on.
like do
Alright,
something.
I need to
think I just
redo this.
60.
used as a last resort big time
I need to
though.
redo.
Because that
Resort spell.
I had to use my 5th level spell slot, so.
I used the wrong thing
Alright.
again.
We all heading back to the campsite.
Yeah, or if you want to do a tiny hut right here, we can do one.
Actually, no, it's
And
Short rest, we don't even have to sleep.
Oh yeah, we're not doing one.
Well, at least we have this crown to sell. That's.
2, so 4.
I'm not using it as a belt.
Carry more than that on.
What? They're just together.
So,
Just selling
what
it, getting
happened?
rid of it.
Sorry, for a reference for Hanu, as you spend time with this, communing with the modified amulet you have,
Trying to find my D10s.
alright, I have 44 back.
you would feel the magical essence drains from the other hag amulet and into yours, strengthening it. You also gain
that's
1
another
charge
thing.
on top of that,
Okay.
and the extra 1 it now holds.
Okay, so then and that.
That's a D10, yeah.
Sure.
Those are the, it
Okay,
looks like that.
I just wanted to make sure I did it right. So yeah, I am at 61.
Gains a new ability.
Yeah, these,
I was
Yeah.
worried. I was worried.
the D100s also look the same way, but
Yeah, well, I was worried. I used my D8 by mistake. So
that's fine, that's fine.
which is which one?
The short rest.
This would be the
Get
D8. Right.
Let's head back up.
Those are the D8s.
Okay.
The dying.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm just trying to make sure. So I still have 1d8 left I can use.
Everybody on board with that?
Still
Yeah,
figuring
yeah.
out their health.
I've already figured. We figured it out.
We figured it out. I was just trying to.
He was just asking about D10s, though.
Just getting.
So what are we
making
doing?
sure and getting them all on.
Just ask. Everybody on board with that?
Resting?
We're done with the rest.
Yeah.
Head up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
I just prayed, and my character prayed, and yada yada yada.
Yeah, prayed to Bahamut and asked him for safe travels
bring
and
any
hopefully
proof
to
that we
forgive me for what
killed off
happened.
the witch, or
We can. I can bring the head.
burnt up head. Sounds good.
Or I can bring the body. Whichever.
Well, that's all burnt up.
All right. Cuts the head off.
Green skull, at least.
Bringing the head of the witch.
You do have that amulet too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you showed them the first one though. So.
Anything special about that dagger? Or just pretty?
The dagger was the one that the Wonder had. It was the
Makes sense
ornate
for
dagger
vengeance.
that
Makes sense for
Bonk
vengeance.
his blacksmith made. So
So-
it's a +1 dagger.
So my character will cut the head off of the witch to bring as a trophy to bring to the church.
The slimy, somewhat burnt up head. Oh, so you burnt that one too, though.
Yeah. It's burnt up pretty good.
So
the
burnt
skull
up.
sometimes.
Burnt up witch skull.
Hey, it works.
You cultists are awful morbid.
Don't compare me to a freaking monsters.
So you're a cultist.
I'm a cleric. There's a difference between a cultist and a cleric.
On book.
Now, that's your opinion.
Acceptance of the religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on which side of the book you're on.
People.
All right. So you all begin making your way through the dungeon. Mostly undisturbed, other than unsettlingly quiet feeling as you make your way through.
Oh. It says carpet. You fly.
Carpet can fly.
Nice.
After all that chocolate,
Here on the
Jem can probably fly too.
after when Jem turned evil, did she turn and got healed? Did she turn back in her fairy form?
I mean, it's kind of it's an ability you have. So unless you've like willed to do that, no.
Yeah. Okay, so she's just stuck being an elf for a little while
You
longer.
can change back.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll change her back.
excusez-moi.
You become a fairy.
Yeah, I'm a fairy.
You can fly.
Yeah. Thank you.
I want my wings back.
Whose old man's wings go away?
No!
Again.
Here again.
So you make your way back up to the cabin. You find things quite peaceful there.
What the water looks like.
So as you make your way out, you would see the forest around you has turned normal. The trees no longer have this sinister essence about them. As you make your way out, well, which way do you guys go? Through the hacked and carved way through the woods, or are you going down the trail?
The road, yeah.
Yeah, take the road this time.
You made a road.
So currently, I'm trying to remember how. Roll me a d6.
Anybody?
Yeah, anybody. He's real.
A 6.
It's still nighttime.
It makes sense. Who knows how long we were down there?
I do.
48 hours.
A long ass time.
Oh.
Travel on the road.
You guys make your way along a gravelly, carved out road. A nice canopy of trees covers you as you make your way through. You return to this shore and see the water is a clear, refreshing looking blue. What seems to be a nice, a bit swampy around it, but the water looks pretty clear.
Actually, I probably ran out of water from my holy water, didn't I?
You did use up your holy water.
I'm going to take some water from the pump so I can bless it later on.
I'm gonna say it'll definitely take time to bless water.
That's fine. And I'll take it back with me when we get ready to go to sleep later back in town.
We're gonna add the oil and the salt.
Oil and the salt. I'll salt the land.
Recipe for holy water.
All right. You guys, as you make your way around, you do see the still broken section of bridge where it was about 100 foot along. Assuming Frog flies across, yeah.
Turn into a bird and fly.
Fly. Jim flies.
Flies.
I'm just gonna run across the bridge.
The broken bridge.
It's broken.
I was say these like tiny, every 10 foot or so like pillars.
All right.
See them flying across.
Yeah. Just,
What's your strength? A 16, maybe? Say, just give me an acrobatics check. So you go to do the
18 plus plus 3.
yeah. So Vosh, as you're flying along, just
Actually, no.
jumps along these
8.
pillars.
18 plus 7. Sorry.
Well, for this would be acrobatics.
Yeah.
You're basically jumping on.
Oh, acrobatics. Yeah, 3. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
It's still enough. You run along, jumping along these poles, keeping up with them flying.
Mm-hmm.
How deep's this water?
Yeah, 20 foot, 10 foot closer to shore and recedes in, not too deep.
Yeah, I'll walk through.
Just cannonballing. Or you don't even get on the bridge, you just walk through.
Yeah, I'll just walk through.
Yeah. It's cool and refreshing. You feel the grime and gore washes off of you.
Spread my toes in the muck.
You get more of the grime back on you. Anything, Zoltan do anything funky or just
I asked, is Frog already flying away?
sounded like it?
I would ask him if I may join him on the carpet.
Send the carpet back across and grab him. Or just loop around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with acrobatics, so I don't have wings.
Yeah. All right, so you guys make your
Neither
way
do I.
across. It is dark, and you were quite a bit out. I don't think you guys didn't really leave anything to find your way back, did you?
It was that way.
I was gonna say, if you want to do a survival check on finding your way back, see what luck you have as far as that goes.
I'll roll.
I was assuming it was probably gonna
Survival?
be Jaster.
18.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Survival. All right.
Everyone starts looking off in different directions.
Or I could use perception.
Good.
I got a 17.
You know what? I'll use perception because I've got
I mean, perception would be more looking out, not finding a
okay.
the path.
Okay,
Path of
survival.
Feel relatively confident.
Hey, 20.
I'm just gonna follow Chester.
Yeah, a 20.
20 plus 4. I mean, 16 plus 4 equals 20. So
Yeah.
30, 20.
So between Jaster, Hanu, and Zoldan, you guys remember the way. So you all start making your way back. It is a good bit of hours going as you make your way through. But you are undisturbed on your travels. And just as the first bit of light is coming up in the morning, you do find yourselves arriving to town. However, the theme you see before you is quite different from what you remembered.
What?
You find several sections of the town, buildings have fallen over, are dilapidated. Some sections seem as though they have scorch marks on them. Even
What happened?
Even the large church that stood central in the town seems to have had some of the upper sections of it destroyed.
What in the heck happened here?
Did a dragon come by?
That doesn't look like dragon fire.
And you guys be coming from like northern section of the town.
Great.
Do we still see like the same amount of people? Do we see a lot of people around?
As you're looking around first thing in the morning, the streets seem pretty empty.
Is it all?
We got a report of his death anyway. We'll find out what happened then.
We do remember it being different before we left.
No, the town absolutely wasn't destroyed before
Okay.
you guys got here.
I was wondering if it was like Frogs on.
No, the town definitely wasn't
Okay.
mostly destroyed when you left.
Guess we'll find out.
I do have that dagger though that the girl stole, right?
I think
I've got it.
I think
Oh, he had-
Chester had it. He was
And-
asking about it.
It's mysteriously missing.
You would have seen Jaster grab this dagger.
Jaster, I need to return that dagger to the smith.
Oh, well, if he's still alive.
If he's not, then yeah, you can keep it. But I
Please.
have a feeling he's probably going to be around.
Please don't entice him.
What do you?
So we head to the church.
Oh yes. What do you guys do?
We should head to the church.
At this
the
point,
sheriff.
yeah.
I don't know.
See what the heck
Oh, I
happened.
trust the sheriff
Who's
far more
like
than
the
the church.
leader? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let's go to the sheriff first.
You make your way to the sheriff's office.
I still got the skull on me, so
Hmm.
Sheriff?
So you make your way to the small
Yeah.
little building.
Yeah, just kind of.
You would see it's mostly intact. A man opens the door. The powerful Furbolg figure you'd recognize as the jailer, Delvin Monk.
Delvin.
Delvin,
Yes.
what happened here?
What do you mean?
Look at the town.
Oh, yes. Witch attacks. Quite awful. Ah, and the sheriff's back, as he motions towards Frog.
Wait a minute. What?
And his deputy. Well, this is good. You two, with you back in town.
Wait a minute. It's vice versa.
Ah,
That's not how I recall it.
Frog's been the sheriff, ever since, Duke had left back to the mainland.
How long were we gone? It's the last time you saw us.
Last time we saw you guys, you went off investigating that witch.
Yeah.
That was
Found her and
almost 2 weeks
destroyed her.
ago.
2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Wait, 2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Wait, how? Was there a time rift or something?
There's the DM taking fingers, tapping them together maliciously.
May I put it together?
Oh, like you just want the intelligence check of things that maybe happened?
Yeah.
Tell me what kind of a role you're trying to do. What are you trying to get? What are you trying to think of?
Since
What skill are you using?
okay, now never mind. That's not my skill.
Well, you could look through your skills. If you find a relevant reason to use one of your skills and apply it to try and figure it out, you can roll for it.
The areas we've gone through, they've been very, very weird, but it's not just that. We probably a distortion, since the witch's power was so powerful. It's possible that they distorted the areas that we lived in, and it made time go faster, or it made time slow down in the area. So I would say,
I just think this whole area is their
Personally, I
domain.
think it's memory manipulation and
Yeah. I think it has something to do with that lullaby.
it may have something to do with psionics too.
psionics, mind manipulation. Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are way beyond me on this.
Anyway, deputy, show him the trophy from the witch.
All right.
Ugh. I mean, what do you want me to do? Throw that thing in a cell?
No, I was just saying we have the next witch is dead. That's 2 witches down fully.
No. Well, that ought to bring some peace to people. I mean, these witch attacks have gotten crazy while you guys have been gone.
I can probably assume they're
Yeah,
probably now
was it like
desperate
a dragon?
completely.
Town looks burnt.
No, I mean, from the sound of it, they had all kinds of horrible monsters. Some kind of owl bear, some giant vipers. There's a swarm of eagles.
What?
Yeah, all these monsters. They've been covered in these powerful glyphs and runes. People have been staying in at night.
Why no one's told me about this?
Just got that.
Saw one.
We just got here.
We just got here.
Some people have been tucked in even during the day, afraid to leave their houses.
This stuff been happening during the day.
You guys
or
act like
mainly
it
at
was
night?
like you knew what
I mean,
it was.
All the
Remember,
stories, they're
I didn't know
so...
he was
Well, that's
yeah.
what we
Out.
told.
We told you all about this. We tell you everything at every night.
It's...
We have a
Yeah, I know, but Vosh is kind of still. Oh
Sir fell asleep at the
no! Did you not remember what just freaking happened down there?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with weeks ago.
It must
Little
have
bit of
felt
brain
like it was
damage.
weeks ago. But anyhow, it's tough to say it. I mean, I've heard stories, people are saying stuff happened at night, happened during the day, but everyone's stories, they're just so different. It's like,
And you haven't seen
Weird.
anything yet. You made it
No,
seem like it's
other-
all been speculation.
I mean, other than just so many people have been worried about this. They've all just started leaving town. There's hardly anyone left.
What
Pretty
about
weird.
what
Like
about the
going-
church?
Going back on the boat?
Yeah, there was a big, like a mass immigration leaving.
What about the people in the church? What about the father?
And the Forge Master.
Father Magnus.
Father Magnus is still here, but what do you mean, Vosh? You're the Forge Master.
What?
You've been the one smithing weapons here for ages. Don't you remember? Vosh, you've been smithing weapons here since you got here. It was
Yeah.
empty building when you showed up.
Okay, yeah. Now this is really weird.
What am I? I'm gonna point to me and be like, am I anything special?
I mean, farmer's an important job. I
What
mean,
about this one?
I mean, you own the biggest farm in town, so I'd say your role's pretty important.
Yeah, what about me?
You're the baker.
That's not right.
And him.
He's the barber.
I've never-
Yeah, he's the barber.
He's been the barber the whole time. You notice he like reaches towards leafy vines of hair, and we've really been missing you, Jaster.
Oh, I can see that.
Things have gotten out of control without you.
Hit your head too hard when you died.
Roles are reversed. Everything is reversed at this point.
You died.
Only brief. We got better.
Goodness.
No. Thank goodness.
I'm gonna go talk to Father Magnus before this gets out of my.
I'm right there behind you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
let's go to the
Yeah, I'm
church.
trying to get promoted over there.
Oh, shut up.
I have a feeling you might be.
Although I'm not
I guess that-
surprised.
I guess
With all
that
we know about the
dagger's all yours
witches.
there, Jaster.
You can
We
make
won before.
Liar.
Okay, to the church we go.
You guys make your way to town. You see maybe a couple of people walking the streets, but they look, cautious and nervous, almost jumping at shadows as they go about their business.
We've been like attacked the whole time we've been gone.
Tension seem high.
Make our way to the. Do we still see like the stockade and everything in the center of town? That's there.
It has been destroyed.
Oh, stockade is gone.
You would see. Well, yeah, no. So I mean, you see, it's just the whole section of gallows seems to have been broken down and destroyed. I mean, the lone hanging post seems to be sitting among a pile of rubble. As well, you would see that the well that sits in like the center of town seems to have been destroyed and caved in.
What about the gravekeeper guy, the one that was the werewolf before?
Jameis,
Seamus. Is he still around, or is
haven't checked out.
We'll have to check.
You
on
guys
it
did
later.
leave, so now you're kind of walking through town.
Yeah, we're going into the church, so
Yeah.
no?
I mean, you knock on the church. After some time, you would see very warily hear like the click, unlock as bars move. Yeah, like 3. You would see the church in that bit of a disarrayed state. Upper areas seem damaged. Holes opening into the sanctuary, high ceilinged church room as large doors open. You would see a choir boy, young helper, opens the door. Oh, Mr. Zoltan, you've returned.
is brother Magnus around?
You mean Father Magnus?
Yes, Father Magnus.
Yes, he's doubling down on his morning prayers. He's seeking further guidance.
We have a message for him, and also some good news. Hopefully, that'll cheer him up.
Hopefully, was it any word on these witches? We know you'd all gone off on this.
The second witch is dead. We even have proof.
Well, this is good. But I really don't want to disturb his prayers. I mean, you're welcome to go to his personal chambers if you'd like.
Yes, please.
I'll go to him. Thank you.
So they lead you over, bring you that little garden section you'd seen before, where it has the small, little outbuilding shack. You can hear, again, from inside as you get closer, this very fervent prayer. Though, I would definitely say there's more intense murmuring. You hear a lot of loud slamming sounds.
Slamming sounds.
Flagellation.
Well, it sounds as if someone is just smacking something very hard against stone.
Okay, yeah, my character goes in because remember that guy who was slapping himself and all that?
That's who it was.
Yeah,
No, different guy.
Yeah, that was a different guy.
Different guy.
He's gonna open it up unabruptly because that's just how he is.
Yeah. So you open up the door, you see Father Magnus. Unlike how you had seen him before. Now, hat missing, clothing disheveled. It seems large cut marks along his back of his clothing. Bandages have been applied to him. You see, with his good arm, he's taking a large book and he slams it against his forehead repeatedly while murmuring to himself almost incoherently to you, but you do recognize the language as celestial.
What's he saying? Like, is this a prayer?
It makes no sense in the order of what he's saying.
And then you could see the.
You maybe make out different words, some of the effect of, "Oh, find it. Stop it. Must be killed, purged. Save them all. Save them all. Guidance.
May I
Need."
may I insight this right now?
Yes.
Part of me is not.
I don't understand a dang word. I just hear.
Yeah, if you speak Celestial, you can kind of make
8
out the
plus-
gibbering, but
To me,
8
it
plus
just sounds
8.
like gibberish.
8 plus 8.
16. Which one of out of
21.
you guys who speaks Celestial?
I do.
You do.
I speak giant.
You can't. So,
I speak giant.
no, Celestial, not Giant.
Okay.
No Celestial.
Okay.
No celestial.
So I mean, for you guys, it's incoherent but unfamiliar language. You said you got 16. You got
21.
21.
Holy crap.
So I'd say Zoltan. He seems crazy from what he's saying, but you try and read further. It's like there's something he's trying to get across to you, but you just can't catch on to what he's saying.
It looks like a curse thing. Kind of almost looks like it.
I mean, as far as you can read into it, it's this mad gibbering, even in the language. The 21. Just doing. You manage to almost hear something through this madness. It almost reaches you to deep recesses of your mind. What's that percentage you at?
50.
You gain 10% towards that. As some part of your mind begins to understand the insane ravings you're hearing from Father Magnus. But for the rest of you, he just continues this mad speech. And he continues just repeatedly slamming this large book to his head with his right arm. A large portion of his left arm missing, as it always had been.
Father Magnus.
Really must hit yourself harder if you
No.
want to get anything in there.
Yes, Gaster.
Really?
I'm gonna slap him in a few minutes if he keeps that up.
I mean, are you talking about the Jaster or the father?
Gaster.
Jaster, slap Jaster, but he's got other things to work out.
Yeah.
Father Magnus.
Yes, what is it?
What have you been doing?
Prayer. Need guidance. Must continue prayer.
We have good news if it'll cheer you up at the very least.
Yes, what is it?
The second witch is dead. We have her skull.
Witches. Witches dead. Good. Good, we need to kill the witches.
What happened to the town while we were gone?
Oh, violent attacks. The witches, they've grown powerful. They come in large number with their beasts. They strike at night, killing so many. Killed.
More than one witch have been coming?
Witches, so many witches. We need to kill all the witches.
He's gone. He's a bit like him. He's gone like a little bit mad at this point, right? Almost at this point.
Are you guys saying that in front of him?
Yeah.
My character.
No.
Yes. Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad at these witches. Die.
Dark raving sane.
My character right now is praying to Hoar in his head right now to give him clarity, because at this point, what the heck happened?
Be careful with it.
Oh, sorry. Important note. Jim was still cursed. Jim, you do still feel sickly and unwell from that
Yeah.
lingering effects of that curse.
Oh, right.
Nothing's happened with it yet, but
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, perhaps the father could cure you.
No, not at the state he's in.
he was never much of a mage.
Do you think you're good?
I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on
But in
him.
the spell slot,
Uh-huh.
you could have done it at whatever point. But yes, I was just making that. That does remove the curse. Just make sure you're marking off your spell slot. You haven't rested just yet.
Yeah, you cast Remove Curse in front of Father Magnus, so yeah.
Yeah. He's fairly indifferent to it. If nobody interacts with him for like more than a few moments, he does go back to like this prostrating position and just goes back to murmuring prayers to himself. But again, they are almost this incoherent gibbering.
Let's go back to the tavern and eat.
Yes. See if the tavern's still intact.
Well, what about
See how
Seamus?
many
Well, there should be
kobolds,
plenty of empty houses.
kobolds there are. That's true. I also do have a house on the farm if we want to stay there. Now that I really own the entire farm.
Yes, so you all make your way. Are you going to check on Seamus?
Yeah, I want to check on Seamus. See how he's doing.
Okay, so you're going that way?
Yeah.
You guys go back to the tavern?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just want to go and check on Seamus.
My character's like
He
really worried about this.
Bright and early in the day.
I'll go with him.
You go with him? Anything for Jem, either tavern or check on Seamus at the grave?
Didn't we tell him to leave? I thought we told him to leave.
We cured him.
Yeah, you guys kind of left him. He was kind of cleared.
Did
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cleared of charges.
I think I should check on Seamus.
You go and check on Seamus. So three of you head back to the tavern. You make your way into the tavern. The tavern does appear to be mostly intact. You would see once again the red-skinned kobold, Mr. Thorogood there. Yes, and he welcomes you all. You see, he looks a bit of a mess. Definitely tired eyes. Looks stressed and worn. Bit of a sad air to him.
Where are the children?
Do you say this like to him?
Yeah.
What children?
Never had kids?
No, it's just been me here. And you see, as he says this convinced, but you see he looks off in the distance and tears begin pouring from his eyes as he says this.
Oh.
No, it's just me here, tending to the barn and the rooms. Can I get you a room or
We have
food?
We have rooms.
Oh, but I can't remember. How long had you paid up for it?
Oh shit. I think
It's
a week.
been, it's been almost a couple weeks now.
Yeah, we paid for a month.
Give a deception check.
Oh boy. Come on.
Got an 8 plus 8, 16.
You see he rag in hand, wiping off a mug. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, it was for the month, yes. It's a good sum ahead of time. Of course. Well, would you like me to get you some food or something?
Yes, food would be nice if you're not too busy.
No, I'm not. And he sets down this mug. The mug looks clean. It's been wiping it since you got in here.
I'm gonna go up to my room right now.
Ooh, very well.
My character's right now very uneasy right now with all this.
Yeah.
There used to be a mother, right?
Yeah.
Was when we first?
There was only him here.
I know, but like me, there was a mom, and I remember being 9 kids it started with. 12 kids.
Yeah.
And then it went to 9. Now it's 0.
Player knowledge.
Yes, player knowledge.
As he starts saying that, you feel like you remember there being children here,
Yeah.
but you're sure, must have just been confused. Thinking back, you can remember all the times you've been here. It's only been him here. A lot slower on serving you, just one man running the show, but
We don't remember any of the games.
No.
He obviously does. Some part of him at least. All right, yeah, I'm not. Guess I'll just eat and wait for Vosh and them to get back. And
My character just goes up to his room and starts praying because this is making him very uneasy.
So yeah, after some time, comes out with like a very bland stew. You'd see like vegetables. They've been very, poorly chopped, large chunks, and maybe a bit off on cooking. But it's food.
I remember this being a lot better a couple weeks ago.
Bob, Frog, and Jen. You make your way to the graveyard. As you go out, you would see. You approach the shack that resides on the backside of it. You don't see anybody there. At least nobody's present outside or wandering the grounds.
Seamus? You around?
No response.
Oh boy.
I am not liking this.
Me neither.
Peek through the window.
Left.
I'll knock on his door.
As you knock, no response.
I peek inside the window.
You peek inside the window. You see like looking into a bedroom. You see like all the drawers in the room are opened up. Seems like all the stuff's been taken from this room.
Yeah.
Okay, something is off. It looks like his room has been ransacked. There's like they're all open drawers and they look like to be empty.
I mean, nothing like scattered in the room or anything though. There's
Maybe
nothing.
he left.
Like he left in a hurry.
Yeah, maybe he left in a hurry. Yeah.
Probably.
All right. Well, I mean, I just wanted to make sure everything was all right. If he's already out of here, then let's head back to the inn and meet up with the others.
Mm.
So you guys just head back to the inn?
I just head back now.
He's one of the people who left.
Yeah.
As you make your way back to the inn, so you would see again Dennis Thorogood. He's there, just rubbing away at a mug.
How you doing today, Dennis?
Same as always. Happy as can be.
That's good to hear. So, yeah, I'm just head up to my room and just start kind of praying to Bahamut as well.
So I mean, still early morning. Probably towards like early afternoon as you guys are here. You all gather at the inn.
Should we do?
He's praying.
Yeah.
My character is
I got
praying
food.
'cause at this point.
I'm ready. Hanu's probably eating.
I'm gonna order the biggest meal in the place for everybody, all the party members, and including drinks.
All right. Oh boy, tall order. We may be an hour for this, but I have some steaks and fresh vegetables made for you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. That can cost me.
It's okay. So for like big, basically feast meal, I'd say 5 gold a person. So that would be 30 gold.
Yeah.
Yep. And what did you want for drinks? Fine wine or bring out the imported stuff, the main.
Still got any of that Dragon Breath Ale left back there?
Don't remind me, I think.
Yes.
Well, you drank too much of it. I kept telling you not to drink so much.
I
Looks
was
like I've got a
having
bottle. The bottle was reserved. It come with a glass of it with the meal.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
I was having a rough time, Okie. Never again. Never
Moderation.
Everybody's got one of them drinks.
So after a while, maybe about an hour, this large meal is prepared for you. This large steaks with fresh grilled vegetables. Still kept whole, but this put together better quality food. Yeah, like you'd expect for 5 gold, but decent enough.
So what does everybody think we should do next? We can use the amulet to try to find the next switch, but do you think there's anything we need to do in town?
I think we should prepare.
Definitely
Prepare before going this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need
Maybe
to
see if we
rest.
can find twiddly bobs.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Maybe now that everybody's gone, they'll be a little more able.
Less concerned about the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good idea.
even if there were contraband, I'm sure the sheriff would.
Oh, yeah, now you're the sheriff, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
And I'm the forge master, so I mean I can get us weaponry started if you need to.
No, I'm good on weapons. You might want to start building weapons for the townsfolk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to go to Twilly Bob's and then go and rest? Because we gotta wait to go take a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Then yeah, let's do that. Let's go and meet up with Tweety Bob.
See, towards like I'd say late afternoon, you guys could take a rest. Yeah.
Like night sleep, let's wake up in the morning and find that. Right, twiddly.
You guys head
My
towards the
character is
docks
a-
to see, look for Twilly Bob's. It's this little ship you had seen there, nowhere to be found.
That is loud.
Okay.
Anybody at the dock?
No, you see, very, very empty, really.
Mr. Tweely Bob, are you here?
Ship has sailed.
Even,
Ship is sailed.
even like looking off into the distance, you see no signs of the purple ship.
Dadgummit.
Was it like a submarine? Was it like a submarine?
Sure, I think it was a steamboat.
It was a steamboat, yeah.
Yeah, my character stayed at the end.
In a little paddle. So you're staying at the end,
Yeah, he stayed at the end.
hanging out.
It's an odd thing to be traveling on the ocean.
He stayed like,
It definitely looked odd and a little out of place.
Well, Bosch wants to go to the forge. If he can't find anything at Tweely Bob's, he's gonna go to the forge and start trying to make a weapon out of the dragon's straw bane.
All right.
He's basically gonna try to emulate what the sword that he gave Zoldan. Like make his
Trying to
version.
make a katana.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But for Bosch.
Yeah, biggest you could get is like one of the large sized katanas.
Right.
Not quite the same as the.
Right. Well, it's not the same. Yeah, that's
Yeah. I'm saying not quite same super long length
Right,
from it.
right.
but-
like similar is what he's just trying to get to.
Yeah. Trying to make a katana pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. So
So I'd say as you arrive there, something you would see as you get there, you'd see where the doors are, kind of heading into the building. They seem to have been smashed open, sections of the wall badly damaged, claw marks along the edges of the building, and you see traces of dried blood that seem to be streaking out of the building.
Something dragged.
Something being dragged.
can I see where it's going?
I mean, if you follow it through, you can see it goes inside and towards a bedroom.
I'd go in.
What it appears to be coming from the bedroom. So you see, basically, it's like a section of room. Seem like the door leading to the bedroom is destroyed, and then this like clawing of looks to be 10 fingers, along with streaks of blood beginning and growing more pronounced as you get to the front door.
Ugh.
Find out what happened to Angus.
Oh boy. I like to see where it goes, where it leads. Let the
You know where
trail.
it goes. So it would go basically out to the road.
Mhm.
Then you don't see any more signs of it.
Fosh would say kind of a prayer for the forge master that he knew, and
I'd say Bosch, looking at this, very confused what someone's done to your home and
right,
who might have been there for this to happen to.
right. What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, because you lived there really by yourself since you took over as Forge Master, when you got to town.
Oh well. We'll have to figure this out later. I'm still gonna go ahead and start making that sword. So.
All right. Can you give me? What was it? Should be the dexterity plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency.
So you start making this.
So dexterity will be. I should be proficient in making it because I am a smith.
Yes.
So that'd be
plus 7 total.
Plus 7 total. Okay. That's a 14 plus 7.
So 21.
Yep.
As you start working on this blade. So you're gonna be occupied for some time.
Yep.
You begin forging this blade, and it is going well, working this rare material. But it is a bit slow going as you're working it. It is taking a good while to get the work done.
Yeah.
But that's just working with the quality of the material. You see, it is a lot slower than it would be for a mundane weapon.
Right.
For everyone else, so Zoldan's staying at the inn. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
What do you guys think?
There is.
Where you want to go?
Sorry.
Jim's kind of curious about the bakery. Like, what happened to the original baker? What happened to Muffin Man? What happened to him?
Well,
always
I will
been
say for Jim, after spending some time here, you go and make your way to the bakery. And as you do, you see it's not smashed out your window.
Oh.
But you remember it was perfectly intact when you left it. You left the closed sign up and ready to go. You were the only person working there, making all the cakes and treats that people loved so much. So for some reason, you feel this welling feeling of sadness as you see the broken window.
What happened here? Yeah, that's what she would say as she like sadly would look at the window. And did anything happen inside the window? Like inside?
So you look inside, you would see. Stuff looks a bit disturbed. Kind of tables and chairs knocked over. Little droplets of red seem to be near the broken tables and chairs. But that's all you see as you look at it. But it's only probably a few small droplets of red near these damaged furniture. But other than that, the bakery looks intact.
Yeah, something happened, and is there anything else that she should see, like anything else, or is it just that?
How much do you investigate the building?
Quite a bit.
So if you go further into the rooms, you see, a couple of little living room, quaint furniture. Check out a bedroom. You do see a picture in there of seems to be a lovely old couple. Can't quite place a name to who they are. But as you look at it, an intense feeling of sadness comes over Jim. And I'd say
she would recognize this feeling all too well.
And just tears begin to come to your eyes, like some kind of realization, some kind of yearning.
Really?
But the intense moments, like Rug has lifted his princess wand.
He's a magical princess from another dimension.
But so in Jim's mind, you get this wave of feelings, but whatever it is, it's like a far off memory, something you can't place.
Yeah, she's felt this feeling before.
I would say for Jim specifically, it does feel a little familiar.
Yeah, very familiar.
I would say, can you roll me a D10 for Jim?
Okay, D10.
Or sorry, D6 for Jim.
Okay, D6. The one with the kitty face on it.
A 2. Can you add 10% to that lovely percentage you guys have been tracking?
10%.
You should have. I know she should have had some. I think you all did at some point.
Nope.
Ooh, I forgot one thing too. Sorry. After killing the witch, you did all need to add 15% to that value you have for that.
Okay, then I would have 15%
For
then.
that tracked percentage.
I don't think I have any.
Yeah, neither did I until
Me
just now.
So,
70%.
I don't remember either. When,
I have no percent, so
Yeah, 15.
when did we...
Oh, sorry, and Vosh. Sorry, could you actually roll me a d6 also?
do I need to roll anything or no?
Not
4.
You add 20% to the value you currently have.
Okay, so that's 35.
You should have already had a base
No.
value.
No, remember we never heard the song because we had those earplugs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the only ones that like.
Yeah, not really listening. Sleeping peacefully with earplugs in.
Oh, yeah, I think we all did have
Uh,
earplugs.
Maybe I was
You
but I think
did.
you guys got a percentage to that baseline after killing the first witch.
No.
That's for everyone.
No.
Maybe I just done the guys who already had started that.
Yes.
That might have
Yeah,
been what it
maybe.
was.
Um,
Well, now it's going to be relevant for all of you.
Okay,
Well,
so
I just
she
wanna-
just has 10%?
Yeah, keep what you've got for it. We'll add the 15% also. You'd be at 25.
Okay, so
25.
25%.
Lovely secret counter if you don't know what it is, but it's a percentage you're tracking.
Okay, so I know.
I was gonna say while Bosch was hammering, he'd be praying to Bahamut while he's doing that to help guide his hand, basically.
I mean, that can be part of you
Yeah.
working with this rare material and doing it well. You do keep the percentage you have.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
The skill
I'm just saying
check
that's
is done.
that just like thematic wise.
All right.
That's what he'd be doing. Like,
So Jim investigates the bakery. So anything for Hanu, Frog, Jaster? Basically forever. Not too much to do.
So I just kind of meander around and looking at the town until it's time for bed, really.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find some place to get my clothes laundered and have a bath. Been on the road a long time.
Trying to think of where you guys could do that down. I feel like most people would just kind of do the
Ocean.
well, like have steam and water, cleaning, and just washing clothes that way. Yeah, in their homes or like a wash basin.
I could do it that way.
They'd have like the stuff prepared for that at the end. So Frog just has laundry day.
Yeah. Been on the road all day.
Apparently been on the road for weeks.
Took a bath after the witches. The last witch.
Oh yes, you did. As you walked.
So anything you want to check out?
Really, I want to see if I can, because my grandparents were here when we first started. Do I remember? Or we saw them on the boat.
Hanu, did you recall your grandparents had always been a bit estranged from the family? After they had moved off to the mainland and established themselves, they had sent for your parents to come and follow them to this new land, but you remember you had never reconnected with them after getting to this new land.
Yeah, I had that. Okay.
I did love the Hanu. He's like, oh yeah, your grandparents are. Didn't interact with them till
Yeah.
like attempting now, and I'm like,
No, we didn't.
woo!
I was more focused on the witches.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard from him a while here.
No.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Even before that, actually.
no, they never.
No, you never did follow up on that
I
one.
didn't want to like mess up the time.
Mess up his timey-wimey
Yeah, I
timeline.
was like, oh no.
I'm going to stop myself from being born.
check for that library.
It was
they were
established it was the, your parents were already born
Yeah, yeah.
before this.
I mean, everybody's gone.
Yeah. So you guys just want to fast forward some time, nothing crazy you want to do right now?
Yeah.
Anywhere in town you want to go check out?
Only thing Mike was just doing and was asking for guidance because this is very, very, very weird.
Okay. So, guys, allow some time to pass. Bosch, how late do you stay working on this weapon? I will say as you get towards like late afternoon, almost evening, you're maybe about 33% of the way done forging this blade.
I will go until I can get it 100%.
So you want to keep going through the
Keep
night
going.
to work on this?
Yep. Keep going
You're
through the
not gonna
night.
take a long
So-
rest.
It reaches late afternoon into early evening. You guys see no signs of Vosh.
I'm gonna die again. Should we go?
Ha ha ha.
You're not there.
I know.
I'll go walk over to the Forge Master's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
be like-
hear. Okay. I got it. I got it.
Just peek my head and be like, "Boss, we're gonna go to bed soon."
So he'd be outside
Oh,
where the
yeah.
forge is. Yeah, so you'd see like he's hammering away after like some time traveling, getting towards dusk now.
Getting late.
It's getting late, Boss. We need to rest.
Fine.
Right. So you leave it be.
I'll leave it be, but I'll take it with me. But it's just I'm not gonna.
You'd have a partially forged blade, 33%.
33. Okay.
There is actually something I'd like to do.
Oh,
You have to identify on that art stone. Figure out what the hell it is.
You had done that already.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
do that.
It's basically like an arcane focus for witches, hags, that allows them to use some of their special abilities. Like for example, her entering the ethereal plane is like more natural ability, but the Heartstone is a focus that allows her to do it. So, kind of a magical focus for witches. Maybe not as useful for Frog, but to the right person, maybe has some value. Definitely better off not in the hands of a witch.
Okay.
So,
So we'll
go to rest.
go to rest. Before going to rest, pray to Bahamut. Help us. Get this last witch. Help everything goes right, and help me with, making sure that this sword comes out to the way it needs to be.
All right.
I wanna guess not really pray, but try to talk to the Raven Queen.
Do you?
Literally, what the fuck's going on here?
That's the same question.
Leave for 2 days, or what we think is a couple days. It's been weeks. Now I have a farm. Plug's the sheriff.
Vosh is the
Lost
freaking
is the
blast.
Forge Master.
I'm the baker.
I need some guidance because I'm confused as fuck.
Largely for all of you. Prayers unanswered for the time being.
So the barrier seems back up.
I mean, you're not sure if it's that or not, but whatever it is, you guys do not hear anything back from patron or deity.
So Vine not even answering, even after being in there for a while. Goodness.
At the moment,
This one witch seems significantly more powerful than the other two witches.
Yep.
So,
Time travel, time distortions or something.
yeah, maybe she's like a chrono witch or some shit.
If it's Chrono, which we're in trouble.
Also, after doing my prayer, I would take care of Balloon before going to bed as well.
the cat.
My kitty.
What cat?
The
You
cat.
never owned a cat.
That would have been.
Oh,
kidding.
oh.
The cat's been with you the whole time. So. Yeah.
I guess after praying while resting, he's gonna go outside. That resting and praying.
Well, are you saying you're full taking a long rest resting after that, or right now while it's nighttime? I need a clear time frame from y'all before we
Oh, okay.
no retcons at this point. So what are you doing in the evening? Prayer, speaking to Raven Queen. Anything for the rest of you for the evening?
I'm playing with balloons.
Yeah.
Playing with balloons.
Yeah. Balloon's awesome.
Yeah.
Here.
The kitty.
You guys play with the cat. Okay.
Here.
Minor
Yeah.
illusion. I'm gonna create a slightly smaller version of Gem and have it.
Oh, come on.
Here. Yeah.
Okay, Brooke, that's not funny.
Okay.
So,
The gem witnesses. The she
as-
witnesses.
I'm assuming it's in their room. You guys share a room, right? Or no, was it?
No.
No, not you guys.
I think
No,
Jim
Jim
and
yeah.
Jim
Oh,
brought
Jim.
you.
So if it's in their room, I'd say Jim probably does. You would see Valoon as he begins looking at this excitedly. You'd see something almost flares to life in him, and from his little, had previously been a bit more ordinary-looking tail, you see a small image begins to project from it, making a smaller than the tiny gemstone. And it starts to dance it around in front of Frug's illusionary image. What do you do?
Continue playing.
So basically, do you have it like chase the little gemstone as
Yeah.
it tries to bait it out? And as it does, so as soon as the little illusion goes towards the gemstone, he then pounces on it and goes for like a kill.
Oh,
One of
no.
those laser pointers.
He goes for the bite, yeah, and he goes for the bite, and as soon as he does, it like goes through, and he gets, the frustrated, kind of fluffs around and like starts looking maliciously.
It's just like a little laser pointer.
Yeah.
Creative.
Well, you'd see, like, so, he thought it was real, sets his own trap, and then gets angry it's not real. And Valoon does kind of glare at you, like, almost knowingly, a little more intelligence than a normal cat. Oh, he kind of plays along, but now you can tell he's got less energy now, as, like, the illusion is broken for him. But he'll still kind of flitter around at it.
Give him a little treat I saved from dinner afterwards.
Jem is not if there sees this, she would not be amused.
What a twist to go from like you have this somber sadness in your heart. We're playing with a kitten now.
Kittens always brighten things up.
Alright, a big displacer beast.
He's a little displacer.
He's little.
He's a little baby.
He's a displacer kitten.
Yeah.
We've had him for a while. He should be.
He's not that big yet. Well, you guys haven't been traveling all that long. I mean,
No.
Sure.
I can tell you.
At least.
Well,
Their sessions have been that long, but
no, you guys have been,
I guess we've really only been here not that long.
like maybe a month or two at this point. As far as time that's actually affected you guys, a little less. Oh, well, yeah, okay. So nothing else as far as evening though.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use 5 charges on this amulet and use the legend lore spell. And it says,
Yeah, what are you going to ask about? That's the.
It says name or describe a person, place, or object. So I think I'm just gonna describe Rowena de Tourneau as best I can.
No, it'd have to be something legendary though, right?
It says the spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you name isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. It says the information will be accurate, but might be couched in figurative language.
Yeah.
If you want to think about it.
No, I was gonna say my problem is because you're using it on her, she is not currently of legendary renown. So the spell would fail it's like if you ask this while you were somewhere else, was it fun, tiny, whiny stuff, it would affect then, but because of where you're currently at, she is not considered of legendary importance. I hate kind of whiffing you on the use of it, but it does, unfortunately.
No biggie.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get some more charges back at midnight.
That's true. Yeah, because you get back at midnight. So you're using it before that burns up. I get it. So. All right. So what's everyone doing as they go to bed?
here.
Listening for the music and paying attention.
All right.
Yeah,
Put my earplugs in and going to bed.
Earplugs in, going to bed.
This time, I don't think in the middle of like him praying and all that, with everything that's going on, he doesn't put his earplugs in.
You don't put earplugs in at this point.
He forgets about it.
Because
All right.
after everything's happened, it's kind of stressful.
I don't think I have earplugs, so I'm just gonna go the fuck to bed, especially if.
Go to bed. Okay.
I don't have
That'd be a little-
earplugs, but Gemma goes to bed very frustrated because of the
What about
feeling
your
that she
lamp?
felt earlier. What?
Oh wait,
I don't really get-
wait, is my water
Run
ready?
it.
Wait, is my water ready?
Huh?
The holy water?
I mean, if you spend time making holy water, those are those great things to mention of if you're doing it before you go to bed.
I was doing it before I went to bed. Yeah.
You can add a bottle of holy water if you're taking the time to get it.
Hey, he needs it.
Yeah.
You're a cleric.
All right. So, for you, what was the something you did before? Was it performance? Because you're trying to learn to play this song.
I am.
Nope.
So,
Oh, 14.
14.
Booping me.
I'd say with a 14, even though you did do quite well, you do still gain 5% at this point, as it seems to be getting easier to hone your mind in on this tune you hear. For Frog, you were trying to listen to it as well.
Yeah.
We have some specific reason for you. So I know for Jaster, it's more performance because he's trying to learn to play it.
Figure out. Trying to listen to it and pay attention to what kind of magical attributes it may have and how it sounds when it's played. I'm not trying to perform.
Yeah. It's not quite Arcana.
Trying to
lift it.
decipher it.
I think it would just still wind up being perception at that point. Then you're trying to hear it and decipher it.
No,
Still really high though.
22.
So with a 22, you do have good success hearing it. You do gain 10% of this percentage towards the lullaby. I think you're both at what, 80 now?
Yeah.
So race to the finish.
Hopefully it's a good thing we get out of it.
Yeah, you know, things happen. It's a thing. This one I've been holding off a really long time and not spoiling for you guys. It's a fun secret value. Just tell you, you get a percentage. You don't know what it does,
Yeah.
but you're getting a percentage.
You have no idea, but you're getting there.
Yeah.
good.
You get 100%. You're now completely mind controlled.
Yeah, right. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
But maybe. All right. So you guys do go into another day.
Fully rested, so.
Fully rested.
Go back to full health.
And yep, so you guys do get a long rest, and you find yourselves awaking at the abandoned inn.
Abandoned.
The abandoned inn.
okay. I mean, it is a great place to sleep.
No. Thorough good.
No, there's never been innkeeper here.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, the abandoned inn that you guys have been staying at while you've been
We've
here.
just been sleeping at a dilapidated inn.
Well, no, it's in pretty good shape, but you know, the people who had lived here had gone to the mainland some time ago. When you guys arrived, the building was empty and available for you to stay. You know, good supply of rooms.
Okay, now things are memory altercation at this point. I don't think.
Has been all along.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the.
But it has been a continuing theme, yeah.
And Bosch would wake up early and try to go to the board.
Yeah, Vosh, as you make your way out the door, as you make your way out of the hole in the wall, you pass. Yeah, there's a massive hole smashed in the wall where doors, you know, wide double doors used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You see like the frame and timbers completely smashed through.
What in the heck happened here?
Yeah, you see like fresh shards of wood, you know, like splintered and scattered about the floor.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like this. It wasn't like this yesterday.
Like it looks recent.
Well, you remember like it's not like maybe or no, you were asleep, so
Yeah, and I had
Not too
had
sure, yeah.
earplugs in, so I didn't.
definitely weird for you. I mean, definitely odd. Can you roll me d6?
Am I able to pick up anything while walking around town?
At 4.
You gain 20% to that value, but
55%.
sorry, what was it for you?
No, never mind.
Right.
So yeah, it's only like specific stuff you're doing as you go in the
I
town.
can't
This
do
is a lot-
anything.
I'm saying it's a lot less fast forwarding, skipping, getting to places is all. Just tell me which specific things you do or places you go. You're going to the forge?
I'm going back to forge. Keep working on this.
Just going straight to working on your makeshift sword. All right. Once again, give me the dexterity. So your proficiency in dexterity. So
Okay.
+7 to your smithing roll.
Might as well go to the church, I guess.
Yeah, it's a 4 and 7 on that one.
4 and 7. So you only gain. I mean, it's going to take all day. You're only going to gain about 10% towards it, as you are struggling to work this. Very good. I'd say he gets about 45%. Round up to an even number on it.
Okay. Why don't we zone in on that next
Yeah.
gen?
I'll do that. I'll
Okay.
try to attune the necklace and channel for 10 minutes, channeling focus.
Well, say there's stuff you can do. I mean, you can investigate. It's been a lovely noir mystery. There's lots of locations in town. I mean, this
What
guy's
about
got a map of the town.
I
was just thinking about the church, just seeing if there's anything changed.
Yeah, it's gone.
It was very empty before.
Wait, what?
I would say 2 because that was a more relevant one for you.
Right.
Actually, 2 roll D6 for me from you being at the church having looked at stuff. It's very confusing from Golden. The lack of people there, lack of revelry, the sense
3.
of peace you'd had before, add 15% to that
I'm now at
percentage value.
30%.
Yeah. A little behind the crowd, but you hone in on the gem.
Yeah.
As you do, you see this creeping twinge of green that seems to carry on to the center of the town. You see where the dilapidated well has caved in. The green wispy line seems to lead down and in.
I would point that out to whoever's with us and be like, I think we gotta go in that well. Looks like something's leading us there.
Sounds fun.
I mean, the well, though, is currently caved in.
Can we blow it up? Is that explosives you've been trying to make with the?
I think you used them all.
Did you use it all?
A good. Oh wait, no, my character's
There's
not
only
with me.
one.
One and done.
3 explosives in it.
I've shatter.
Wasn't that?
So the whole
Yeah,
church.
you're the sheriff. Why don't you get some peeps to?
So the whole church is empty completely.
No, so you go to the church, you knock. Well, as you knock, you see the doors swing open. As you look inside, you see a series of busted locks and, a heavy indent on the center of these large double doors.
Even the altar is it desecrated?
The altar seems to be okay, but you see some of the pews seem to have been smashed and broken, which weren't that way yesterday.
Okay, yeah, like some of my characters like investigating. He's also going to go see the place of Father Magnus.
Yes. You go to this shrine that Father Magnus had been at, and you see he's still there in prayer. Though now, you find yourself wondering what kind of past this man has lived to have become such a scarred monk. You see the crippled monk, having only one arm and one leg, still there praying fervently.
One arm and one.
Yes, he's missing both. Since
Does
you've met
his
him,
body look rotten?
but he'd been missing his left arm and left leg when you had met him, scarred from some old battle. But you see, he still murmurs to himself, praying fervently.
Am I able to interpret a little bit more? Like you're the murmur?
So you could try again, at this point, see if you can understand.
I'll pass guidance on myself because I think he's just something really is weird going on.
Yes, guidance. Yes, good. Good something.
18 plus 8 plus
For what, the perception?
perception?
Was it perception? Yes, people say.
Was perception? It was
No,
perception.
insight. Sorry.
Yeah,
Insight, yes.
18 plus 8 plus that's 26. So, and let's see, do I get a 30? Nope. 27.
27.
He's really listening in.
Roll me a d6.
Oh joy. 6.
Add 30% to that.
60% now.
Quick.
Tonight, the song. Tonight, the song.
What song?
Creature, your mind is not safe.
Is he able to know? Like, thinking back, they were talking about a creature.
I hear it, and I don't.
Take a deep breath.
The song. The song.
What did the creature look like?
Creature with many faces.
Any faces?
Faces. The faces of those that are lost.
Do you want to put two and two together at this point with how much he's gotten?
Put two and two of what? Tell me what your math is. That is, I will say, that is all you get from his math.
No, I don't think there's nothing of his books that he's read from his own chapel that he's heard about.
I will say,
A creature with many faces.
I will tell you, I will say, there is, I mean, you can make a religion check. Do you want to try and see?
I still have guidance on me.
Religion or history?
Let's see. Well, I'm still a 5 in all of them, so I'll just go with religion. Makes sense for him. Nat 20
What's the total?
plus 25. It's 25, and I also still have guidance on, don't I? Let's see. 27.
It's not high enough.
You're kidding me.
No.
If I rolled a 3, would I have gotten it?
I'm going to tell you, that was the max you could have gotten, right?
No, 28 would have been the max I could have gotten.
It was physically impossible for you then. Sorry. It would have been a 30 for that check. Off of what you had.
So nothing. That's a really high number.
It is. It would be a, dare I say, legendary creature.
So there's nothing from the books that he could have remembered. This is something.
It would have been a very, very, very off chance of you having heard of it.
Is Father Magnus still the father?
Hmm?
He's still like
He's
the
still-
head of the church.
As far as you know, I mean,
It seems
from
like he's
having
the
asked
only
people.
one there now.
For Zoltan checking, Father Magnus is the only one you've seen at the church after walking through.
What about? May I ask him? This church would have a library, wouldn't it?
It would.
Where's the library at, Magnus? Please.
Library. Knowledge. Study. Yes, smart. We'll find them. The witches. The witches, the beast. And kill them all. We must save them. Save the people.
Okay. Like you can see, like he's having a headache.
You too.
Just walk around. Ain't nobody gonna stop.
Yeah, he's gonna walk around and see if he can find any.
After some time, you will find there is a library. It looks like humble library. Looking through, seems to be mostly religious books. It looks intact.
Is there any restricted section?
You can look around and see if you find any more restricted things, but really, there would be actually. There would be restricted section. It would be containing mostly books on magic.
Oh, okay. My character might go in there.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it is a series of like books that would be for, say, someone who is like fledgling, dabbling in wizardry, anything like that. You'd see like books on like clerics and gods are openly available in the main section of library, but books on like the study of magic or the arcane have been locked away in the section.
Since the time has eroded, is the lock still on there, or is it?
No, you can access it. There's no one there to stop you.
Yeah, he's gonna go in.
I'm gonna say, yeah. No, you're looking at the books, I assumed.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything for Frog that he might also be interested in too.
I mean, it's an intelligence check for Zoltan to see if you know if there's anything that might be interesting for a wizard.
Anything interesting or anything?
If it's looking through like dozens of books.
Look, he's been in a chapel. That makes sense. 11 plus intelligence, or just intelligence in general?
11 plus intelligence, yeah.
It's just a 12.
You don't recognize most of the books. I mean, you kind of skim through a couple. There's arcane sigils and different things, inscribed in them. A lot of theory on, magic and how the flow of the weave works and allows you to pull magic into the material plane and bend it to your will, but following all the diagrams and the theory of it gets you right back to that headache. It's a little beyond.
Yeah, he's gonna tell Frog he's opened up the restricted section, but after that he's just like, yeah, I'm going out.
Mr. Anelium.
Mr. Anderson.
No, wrong one.
Who the heck is Mr. Anelium?
You're Mr. Muley. You wake up, puddle your own drool. Failed the intelligence save.
Roll me intelligence save.
Alright, so that's what Zoldan's been doing for the morning. Vosh is forging away. For the rest of you, anything you guys doing through like morning, early afternoon time frame?
Well, after seeing the wells collapse, and he said that the trail leads down there, go to the barber shop, and I'm gonna try to recruit people to repair the well for the town's well-being.
What people?
Give me a persuasion check. A couple people come in throughout the morning.
Just a few.
Only a few. My die. A decent roll, but not that great. Rolls on the floor.
I'm just gonna stick by it. Try to start lugging stones out of the well.
Yeah.
Clear.
Just give me a strength check. Strug's clearing out stones. Or athletics, rather.
Use up a magical guidance. 13.
13 total.
Same. So it's only a 20.
It's only a 20. I see.
Only.
So you convince some people it's like of importance to fix the well. Saying, I'll see if I've got some spare time. Some people, so like after a little while, you begin working on this through the morning, and a couple, of the younger guys, and like they do start helping clear the rubble, stacking what stones are still good. Anything for you?
I guess I'm gonna go to the farm and see if there's anybody there.
Oh, you back, Mr. Hanu? Oh, it's been a right mess without you.
Yeah, I can see that.
The crops, they're not doing so well. It's really just been me and, Jim Bob over there, but he's always been a bit worthless. Boy, there's going to be a famine soon if we don't start working on getting this all in gear.
Right, I'll start helping that, I guess.
Just tend to the crops?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, as you get here, though, the fields, some of the crops seem to be dead, but other sections of it, you see large footprints that seem to have stomped their way through, tearing through the fields.
Take note of that. How big?
I would say, looking at them, you want to give me a survive? There's more, so western sided.
You got a 23.
So with 23, you begin checking around the imprints and the torn sections of the fields. You figure whatever creature has caused it has to be definitely huge in size. Some kind of massive creature.
Does it look like Clawfoot? Can I
Say
see like
it seems to be claw. Actually, check one thing first. One moment. Let me check. I check one thing. Yes, I do. I do actually need to check one thing for this. I'm actually right on one thing.
I'm going to the bathroom now. Fuck you guys.
Slugfoot.
Slugfoot. No, I was gonna see if it would be.
So there's one thing.
So it would be. So it is more in the shape of hands.
the Footprints look
Sorry,
like
so
handprints?
it's more large handprints. I would say so. It looked like looking through, the sets of them. Couple look like hands, maybe near the front side, more clawed near the rear.
So it's like walking on a horse.
You
got
would be able to
hands.
figure it's a quadruped.
But it's got hands for front legs essentially, and
They look almost like the hands for giant, though they seem to be clawed hands.
okay.
Also, roll me a d6.
4.
You gain 20%.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, anything for Jim? Around there?
Besides, yeah, okay, yeah. Probably he might go back to the bakery and try to clean up, maybe.
You spend the day cleaning up the bakery.
Yeah.
A couple people would come by and go, "Oh, Jim! Oh, we've missed your sweets so much. Are you gonna open shop back up?"
Yeah, as soon as I clean everything up, apparently something happened while I was gone.
Oh yes. Not sure what it was. Sounded like a storm blew through or something. A lot of the buildings real badly damaged.
Yeah. Yeah, storm.
Well, could have been one of those witch attacks too, but broken glass. I don't know. Is that a spell?
What spells could do that?
Tough to say. Seems like common person doesn't know. Just kind of head scratcher. Well, best of luck to you. I'm working on rebuilding the well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good luck with that.
Yes. Trying to get things back in order around here. I'd heard they'd killed one of the witches. Well, you and your friends, I suppose.
Yeah, we got one of the witches, yeah.
I've heard these crazy stories. I think there's more.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully there's one more to go bye bye. So.
Well, best of luck to you with it. Appreciate your efforts.
You're welcome.
He goes over to Frog, begins clearing out stones. Between Frog and the hired labor you guys have, you get about 20% of the rubble cleared through like a day of working on it. A bit of a like almost excavated tunnel started. As you guys go into late afternoon, anything you guys want to do? Are you carrying on?
I'm carrying on.
I tell Frog that there's a restricted section if you ever want to check it out now that the library's cleared.
Check that out tomorrow.
All right. So like basically going into like evening. Is there anything else Fosh is doing, or
I'm just gonna keep going.
do you want to keep going through the night, or?
Yep. This time I'm making sure I can get this done.
What about the alchemy area?
Huh?
The alchemy?
For what?
Wasn't there that lady back then?
Yeah, there was an alchemy lady.
Oh yeah, the
old lady?
apothecary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, checked on her.
I'll check on. Let's see if there's anything in there. Because
You going like evening time now? You going a bit forward, or
it's still in the afternoon. He'll go over there and just
yeah, like
look
late
around.
afternoon, so before evening. All right. I'm gonna so for Vosh, you just plan on staying through the night at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me another roll for this. Is that 13?
6 plus 7, yeah.
So if you go tonight, you'll gain another 10% towards it.
55. Okay, halfway there.
Slow going.
Almost there.
So you go to check on Nanny Thistlewood. Does anyone go with Zoldan, or do you tell anyone you're going? Rather,
I was just telling. He'd probably tell Frog like he's gonna go check on the apothecary and see if anything else has changed.
Yeah, see if she's still.
head back, or
I'll head back.
you want to be in on the trip there?
Yeah, I'll go with.
My
Danny!
essence.
What was it? Oh, bring your dark essence, necrotic essence.
See if she can tell me about it.
If she's there anymore.
So you make your way over. You would see the disheveled yard seems to have been cleaned up a bit. A lot of the plants seem to have been snipped or nipped away at, where most of it's been harvested. You see the windows of this small, very witchy-looking shack have been boarded from the inside.
What was her name? Auntie Ethel?
Nanny Thistlewood.
Nanny Thistlewood.
Who goes there?
It's the deputy.
Friends.
Just
And
wanted to.
sheriff.
And sheriff, yes.
Informer.
What do you all want?
Just trying to check on how you were doing.
Wellness check.
I'm very well. You can all go away now.
What? What's wrong?
I don't plan on undoing the barricades for this door anytime soon.
What, rowdy kids again, or just something else?
No. Something much more sinister.
Can you describe it at the very least, what you saw?
No, I haven't been able to see it. I think it's better that way.
What's
I
it
hear
sound
it.
like?
I hear it at night. It has this beautiful song. All about it.
Like the preacher sings it?
It. The song, it goes something like this.
Sung high
It's
Okay. Did that increase percentage?
I'll try to play along with it.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, that is 24?
Okay.
So with the 24, you can erase the percentage you have. For Frog, what are you doing as far as listening along to this tune?
Same thing with the amount of time, just paying attention.
So
trying
just
to figure
tuning
out
in,
what it is.
perception.
Yeah.
Yep. Is anyone else listening along with like focusing in on it?
Yeah.
So it'd be perception. So for Frog, you'd only get 5% off that, as it doesn't quite make sense to you the way it does to Jaster, where Jaster hears along and can follow
I'll cast
along to
guidance
the
on
melody.
myself too before I do that. So
You wouldn't have time to cast guidance as she starts saying the song, but
yeah. So that's a 17. Yeah.
so 17, that would only give you 10%. Are you following along for it for Hanu, or just good?
Just looking, watching everybody when this happens.
So now I'm at 70%.
All right. So just kind of watching along, but not really, not crazy old lady, whatever.
I don't like this lady.
Okay. Yes, it's song. Something about the song.
Is there anything else you've noticed that's weird?
Beautiful song.
I'm trying not to notice. I don't want to notice. I don't want to be around this. There's no way out.
Does it come every night?
More and more. I've noticed it. Things are off. It's like I can only tell in the back of my mind, but there were people here. Everyone thinks this town was abandoned or everyone left. I know it's not the truth. She sounds crazy to you.
They also
Dark,
crazy.
raving, sane.
Oh well, Jasper, let me just add a note for you if you don't mind, a pencil for you.
Oh, yeah.
We noticed a lot of people were gone. We came back.
Yep.
Done that.
If you want. Let me go into personality traits. I said it right how to spell it.
Well, you've only two pockets. That's it. Only two pockets. I don't have any kind of pocket.
Okay.
Sorry, light perception to write a note for him, but yes, it's something strange, but I don't know what it is. I'm not coming out to find out. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I feel safer in here than I do out there with the rest of them. No, I'll keep my windows and door boarded.
You have enough food and water?
I've harvested my plants and have a supply.
Okay.
We'll worry about that when I need to.
What I've seen, a few boards won't keep anything out.
Well, I'm going to try to keep it out the best I can.
Unless you got some much stronger protections on that door. They're gonna come right through it.
You can give me. What are you trying to do with this? Are you more persuading her, or
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to open the door for us.
Please don't.
I mean, so persuasion with disadvantage.
Yeah, 17, 16. That's good.
29?
Look, I know it's not going to stop this thing, but it take too much time to undo this anyways. I've got several boards over the door. What's so important that you want to come in?
I've got an interesting material for you to look at. I want you to tell me what it is.
Is there a slot?
It's quite rare.
All right, I'll take a look at it. But you got to help me board this back up after.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Unless you've got somewhere safer to stay.
Well, I mean, we've been staying at the inn and we've been just fine. It's been.
Give me a deception. As you walk through a gaping hole in the wall this morning. 18 plus. Very convincing. All right.
I'm gonna
Perhaps I'll
go.
consider it.
I'll leave you to it.
But all right. So, what was that like?
25.
She believes you. You show her the necrotic essence.
Yeah.
She knows about it.
I will put it in my sword and I'll make it more necrotic.
Unfortunately, it is way out of her element. She can tell that this is a powerful magic, but it's definitely not something you'd want to use for a potion. This looks like something you'd infuse and make some kind of magic item out of, but very unsettling. Something feels wrong about this.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't fully planning on drinking.
Oh, well, some kind of enchanter, or perhaps a talented magical smith could do something with this, but I don't know. Perhaps you could ebb some of the power off into some kind of potions, but it doesn't seem like it'd be the primary. So that she wouldn't know too much around like this, some kind of magical essence. Got a 2 for her roll.
Well then,
Um,
Health potions. Ingredients thereof.
I have one health potion that I'm saving for a rainy day. I'm being honest, I don't think it'll do me any good.
I'll buy it. Okay.
What's the point? I may have no use for the coin soon.
Why don't you get up?
Well, I'll tell you what. I got a better thought.
Where would I go?
You give me the health potion. What's your thought, guys? You guys want to stay here for the night?
Enough for all of us?
I mean, it's like, single person home. Like, kitchen, countertop, chairs, small furnishings, and one bedroom. So not a ton of space, but the windows are all boarded from the inside. But it is simple wooden construction.
You thinking like an ambush? Like all
Oh,
hang out here?
bushes in
Either
exchange
that or
for
just
guarding.
protecting her. I mean, I can cast Zeman's tiny hut. We could just be safe for the night. She'd know she could relax.
So and this one's more outskirts.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised she's still here. Yeah, I'd be down.
What'd she think of that?
All right. I suppose I wouldn't mind if you stayed here. Better in a group than alone. Safe for at least one night.
Now I'm feeling a little more confident about sharing my particular skills. You want to call to the others, see if they want to join us?
Yeah, it was. I was with you.
Still late afternoon, yeah. Zoldan's with you guys. I think so Jim and Vosh weren't.
Yeah, Vosh is still working on this
Vosh
sword.
is working on it, so whoever goes to Vosh, I mean.
You checked on Vouch last night. He's probably fine.
Should we go get Vosh? Hard to get off the forge yesterday.
It's very difficult for him to get away from this yesterday.
I could send a message to either him or Jim. Tell him where we are and ask him to join us.
Okay.
Oh, you can message.
I can message Jim. Your rock starts vibrating.
Well, flip phone. Oh, that thing.
Yeah, she just like grabs her rock and.
This is where
Hello?
Nanny Thistleworth's house
Oh,
for the night.
okay.
Come for safe shelter.
Okay.
Put Mouse in the back and locks up the big tree and heads on over.
All right. So you head on over. Let's see your boss.
Might as well. Sending to Vosh and tell him
What you did.
we're staying at Nanny Thistleworth's. We're going to give her protection and hopefully find some information on what's going on in town.
I think it's 25-ish roots, right? How close? Yeah, close to 25.
Great. Is there? Can I respond back to him?
25 words back.
I was like, I'll probably say, going to stay and work on sword. I will keep an eye on from over here.
You gonna be by yourself when the witches are coming at night?
He's sending stuff. That's what he said.
Yep. I'm gonna just keep working on my sword, and if I see any trouble, I'll come and I'll help.
What's on the other side of town?
They're in the same side of town, but he's good bit away. He's like more east. You guys are more northeast.
I could always stay at the church though as well.
Yeah, with the
church?
super crazy guy.
Got eyes everywhere.
Are you staying at there? Or are you?
I'll stay here for now.
All right, so you guys camp out in Nanny Thistleworth's. What do you do as far as you set up your Lehman's tiny hut?
Nanny, watch this. I got a trick to show you. Guys, Leo's tiny hut. You should be safe in here.
Now, remind me of the Lehman's tiny hut, what it does.
It basically prevents anybody from entering. He can enter and exit at will.
Oh, look it up. Lehman's tiny hut. I just have to check some things with
Magic.
yeah.
They can't cast
spin
spells
through it, can't be cast through it. Okay, perfect. Nothing for sound. Alright. Jester. As the night begins, you guys make your way through, peacefully resting, and then very familiar. You begin to hear the tune.
And seeing as I'm working in the forge, I don't have the earplugs in this time.
You do hear it briefly, and it trails off in your heads.
Do I hear it now too?
Oh, you hear it again. It's the same. You've been hearing it, but it fades off to the back of your mind. However, as you all hear that, Jaster, you continue to hear the song in the back of your mind as you feel a rift and your mind begins to split. A second personality forms as you descend into madness of all the crazy things you've seen driving you over the brink. It's as if one half of your brain now hears the song and feels itself being lulled and confused,
But another part of your mind stays vigilant and aware, and you see before you, running its way through the town, running amok, it begins to make its way north of the town, towards the area you're all in. You see a gargantuan creature. Or sorry, no, a huge creature. Not quite gargantuan, but a huge creature. It walks on four legs, arms. The creature's a ghost white pale color. You see it has the hind legs of beast, but human-like hands protruding from its body. You see several heads snaking around and looking off in every direction. Each of its heads an amorphous white face, no eyes set to it, but a mouth open with human teeth, gnashing, some screaming, chittering, while one head sings this beautiful song. You see, it looks around, hunting. It moves very casually, as if it fears nothing around it. You see the creature, but from the safety of the hut, it glances towards you with these very hollow but almost covered over with this pale skin eye sockets. No eyes present, yet it still peers towards you, glancing, and you see riding atop its back, glowing green eyes from under a cowled figure. She smiles towards you, a very knowing smile, and the creature eventually makes its way off in the distance, leaving you all. And that is where we can end off for today.
So the witch was ready. The witch.
It was the witch. Well, I would say Jaster looking. You're pretty sure it's the witch.
Yep.
And with whatever she had happening with that, you could tell she's looking at you guys in this hut.
She knows.
Did I see it while I was doing the foraging from the forge?
You would not have seen anything. You worked peacefully through the
What
night.
about me, since in the hut? Like,
In the hut, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Keep track of that percentage, though. You don't see anything. Nothing at all.
So, any more? Do I need to add any more to my percentage?
That was the percentage you had done. You already had rolled and got the other not great roll. That was for the through the night.
Okay.
So Vosh, very tired, not a lot of rest, but close on working on his sword.
Yep.
But
What are you making that weapon for?
leave y'all. It's a dragon slaying sword.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
It's my dragon sword.
But all right. But that's where we're ending off for now. Until next time.
Bye.